God's morning and welcome back to season 9, Reeds being refined by the fires. This is my Thanksgiving, my November 2025 episode of Did You Know? And this month I'd like to spend the whole month of being thankful. And my Did You Know? I want to give you guys some biblical knowledge of Thanksgiving. So here we go. Biblically, Thanksgiving is a state of humble, joyful recognition of God's goodness in all circumstances, acknowledging that all blessings, even trials, are gifts from Him. It is an attitude and daily practice that glorifies God, brings peace, and counters pride and anxiety by shifting focus from personal desires to God's sovereignty and love. Some key aspects of biblical thankfulness. An active response to God's goodness. Thankfulness is a way to acknowledge God's character, His goodness, grace, and steadfast love, and His actions for providing for us, and saving us. The second is a humble acknowledgement of receiving gifts. It is the opposite of pride because it recognizes that everything we have is a gift from God. 1 Corinthians 4:7. And thirdly, a response to all circumstances. Christians are called to be thankful in all circumstances, which includes both the good and the bad things in life and difficult trials, because God is present in them, through them, and helps us through them. Always remember that no matter how bad the circumstances, God is right there with you all the time. He's not going to leave you. He's there right with you in whatever you're going through. He's closer than a friend, closer than a brother. Number 4, a source of peace and joy. Giving thanks and prayer can guard a heart and mind, leading to a sense of peace that surpasses all understanding. Philippians 4:6-7. Number 5, a daily intentional practice. Thankfulness is not just a special day, but is a constant, intimate practice that centers the mind on God's blessings and goodness. And number 6, an antidote to anxiety. When anxiety rises, the response is not to fret, but to pray with thanksgiving, making requests known to God. Philippians 4:6-7. Yes, God knows everything, but He's waiting to hear from us. He knows what's going on already. He's just waiting for you to acknowledge Him and your need for help from Him. He's just a call away. All you have to say is, Lord, help me. Help me, Lord. And He will. He's always just a call away with your mouth. Open your mouth and say, Lord, help. Yeah. But I know it's hard to believe that He's in us with the good and the bad, but sometimes God allows the bad to happen so that He can get the glory out of the goodness. Say, for instance, me and my brain stroke, I had no idea. None of my family who are currently alive realized that was a birth defect that had ran in our bloodline for generations, all the way back to my great-grandmother, my grandmother's mother. And my grandmother is 99 now. But she lost her mom when she was like, I think, between 12 and 16. And that's hard for a girl to grow up without a mom. or a grandmother. Because since me and my mom wasn't close, me and my grandmother were always close. And I call her my other mother because whenever I needed something, she is right there for me. Yeah. And I try to do the same for her. Whereas my mom and dad are her caretakers now. But as much as I can get by whenever I'm in town, I be sure to go by there and see my favorite person. Yeah. I call her I've always called her mama, my other mother. But because that's what she was, my other mother. So, but yeah, I want to give you guys a breakdown of the biblical meaning of Thanksgiving. And each year I'll do a different breakdown. Like one year I'll do the 5 things the Bible says about thankfulness. And another year I'll read an excerpt out of a book based on Thanksgiving. So, yeah. From now on, November will be my Thanksgiving month. And I got some special guests lined up for this month. My cousin and his wife, who had a heart attack during when they were supposed to be I believe my March or April guest, she had a heart attack. So they weren't able to do that. But I had to reschedule them, and she's doing much better. Actually, I found out that she's back at work now. And this is how many months later? March. No, I think she had it in April. May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 7 months. She back at work. Must be nice. But thank God, thanks be to God, it wasn't bad enough to take her away from here. And that she had a quick recovery, because I prayed for that for her, that she didn't have to have a long way back. Yeah. And God did it. Thanks be to God. So yes, tune in I'm having my cousin Keith, his wife Michelle, and another special guest, Pastor Joe. I can't think of his last name. Pastor Joe, who's been a guest preacher at our church a couple of times. So yeah, I can't think of his last name. But yes, so tune in on the last week of the month, and I'll have both of their interviews up for you guys. Yep. Well, thanks and have a nice day. Stay blessed. Much love. So, it'd be appreciated if you'd like, subscribe, and share with 3 others who could also stand to be edutained, both educated and entertained. God bless you. Much love.